friends. Come on in. Bring it in. Hello, everybody. Me, Pinky, and everybody else. Welcome, friends. Welcome over there on my Desert Storm and Kierman, and doing well. Thank you very much. And yeah, no, things are good. It's been a busy week. Busy week, I'd say. Ethan, brother. That's funny. Bruv. Oi, bruv. Hello, Ethan. Hello, Mexi. Desert Storm. Welcome, friends. JC, always a pleasure to have you with us. Bring it in, all dear friends. Bring it in. I have a very large hair today. My hair's gigantic. It's funny. Let me cut off my hair because it's too big. It's driving me nuts to look at it. Hair problems. How's everybody today? Appreciate you all being here. Hello, Enzo. Cheers from Brazil. Gabriel. Zenati. Morim. Obrigado. Dear friend. Obrigado. Trying to think, like, I know it's funny if I go quiet. It's like, I must fill the space somehow. And if there's no sound, some kind of a tragedy. You know what's weird, dudes? I know, Maxie, I'm so close to 100. Thank you so much, JC. Appreciate you hanging around. Appreciate you. Thanks, JC. Nice of you. Any more Edna? Thank you, Dan. More Edna's coming soon. Next week. I'll do more Edna. It's funny because I enjoy doing Edna. She's a fun character, darling. I do enjoy doing Edna mode. But I also don't want my entire channel to immediately become nothing but Edna mode. And it could. But. Wait, what was the, hey Maya, what was the, JC, the request? The last end of video. Oh, just Edna. What did I do last time? Today is Thursday. So my video that dropped on Tuesday was, oh yeah, Helmut. That's right, Attack Helmut meets Edna. Oh yeah, the color analysis. I need to write that down. Put that on my list of things here. That's what, you know, it's funny. I had never heard of a color analysis. And there we go. And notes. Wolverine ASMR. Edna mode. Color analysis. Save. Yeah, it's funny. I'd never heard of color analysis. I mean, Megan, that's quite a chore. I mean, I wouldn't hate it. It wouldn't be the worst thing ever. But, I mean, if you don't mind, that'd be incredibly useful, actually. That's a Korean thing. Oh, that's funny. A color analysis. So I have no idea what a color analysis is. Apparently, a color analysis is when you, what do you call it? You look at somebody's skin tone, and based on their skin tone, you say, well, you know, you would get a greens and yellows and auburns are going to look good on you, and that would be like a color analysis. And I'm sure there's some like process. You know what's funny about that? I'll tell you all. You're the best, Megan. I'll tell you all a true story. Okay. So, Guido Abundanza, ciao. Buonasera de Italy-Rome. I freaking love Italian. Sorry about the back pain. Believe me, I know back pain. Back pain is horrific. But anyway. Okay, so jump in your time machines. And we're going to head back to the year see, this had to be before. This must have been before college, because I was with my friend Jen. So Jen along with me, was a professional ballroom dance instructor. Oh, Enzo, bonsoir, mon frère, bonsoir. Good luck with school, bon chance. And she was a friend of mine, so I was like 21 years old, 22. No, I must have been 20 or 21. I was a pup. Wow, that's crazy, man. I was a pup. Wow. God, it's so weird to think of the things I was doing when I was 20 years old. Man. What were you guys? Before I continue this story, real question. No, it was too deep. I was going to say, what were you doing when you were 20? And it's just like, I don't know. I just look back and I think of like being 20 years old. And I was just like, what was I doing? Whoa. And I did what? Oh. Whoa. It's just weird trying to think back on it. Because what's weird is it really, really, really doesn't seem that long ago. That's what's crazy. Because it really doesn't seem like it was that long ago. It kind of feels like yesterday. Anyway, so I'm about 20 years old. And I went shopping with my friend Jen, who was a fellow ballroom dance instructor of mine. Struggling, so same as now. Cute Bueller. And we were in it was like a Forever 21. It wasn't that. This was like the year like 2001. Like this is like, must have been like August, like pre 9/11, something like that. And like, yeah, like pre 9/11. And we went into like a, what do you call, like, again, it was like, thank you, Nicholas, no promises, like Forever 21, or whatever the equivalent of Abercrombie was for females. It doesn't matter. Point is, we're in a female store buying clothes for Jen, obviously. And I had dated somebody when I was 16, and she it was the most depressing time. Oh wow. Oh bro, well it's crazy. For me, that was like 24 years ago. So anyway, I dated a girl, my first like serious girlfriend. We dated from like 16 to like and mid to late 17. And she was very fashion forward, if you will, and she was very into like, I mean, she would like pick out clothes for me basically. She's like, you would look good in this, this, and this, and I was like, sweet. And honestly, she wasn't wrong. She had good fashion sense. I gotta hand it to her. Shout out to Melissa, wherever you are. You had great fashion sense then. I'm sure you do now. Well, anyway, Melissa had a bit of a Mediterranean complexion, if you will, kind of like, brown hair, olive-ish skin, like she looked tan with like brown eyes and kind of brown hair, kind of like you could definitely see her being like a Mediterranean vibe, okay? And I remember she talked about her color palette, and it being like, her colored palette was like with her skin tone and her hair tone, she said she looked very good in earth tones. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, burgundies, browns, forest greens, deep violets, things like that. Earth tones, like eggplant, and I was like, huh. And it really stuck in my head. Fast forward 4 years or whatever. So now I'm living in Seattle. I'm in this store with my friend Jen, and I see this girl, and she really reminded me, like complexion, like even like body type and like vibe. she really reminded me of this first girlfriend that I had. And I saw her, she was looking at some clothes, and I remember being like, dude, you're looking in the wrong area. Like, girl, this is, I want to help her out, because my last girlfriend was right, and I wanted to help her out. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna turn up the flamboyance a little bit. I'm gonna ratchet up my flamboyance to be a little less threatening, right? It's like some random guy walking up and be like, yo, you know what you should be wearing? You should be wearing this and this. I felt like that'd be like, bro, piss off. But if I kind of came in like a little more effeminate, then it would be a little softer. And so I come up to her and I'm like, I forget exactly what my opener was, but it was more along the lines of, basically, oh my gosh, with your beautiful brown hair and your brown eyes, and what I think you would look amazing in are more of these earth tones over here. And I took her over here and I was like, try this on. And I started pulling stuff off the rack. And like the stuff, I thought it looked very pretty. And I started pulling stuff off the rack for her to try on. And she was like, really? And I'm like, yes. Okay, like, go for it. This is gonna look amazing on you. And she was like, okay. She goes in the dressing room and she's trying stuff on and coming out, and dare I say, it looked really good on her, right? The color palette, the earth tones color palette, turns out really works on this type of a person. And I think she even bought a few of the things that I suggested. And after a minute, like 20 or 30, maybe she had left or something, I forget. But the manager of the store walks up to me and she's like, do you want a job? And I was just like, no. As again, I was just about to like start college, and I was already like doing ballroom dancing and selling cars, and I was like, dude, I got too much on my plate. I'm not going to start a new job right now. But I just remember it was hilarious that this owner, or not owner, manager of like Forever 21, let's say it was, and she was just like ready to offer me a job on the spot. And so that was my first remembrance of what you would describe as a color analysis. So it does work. The question is, how would I do that to a random, because again, it's very specific to you. If you happen to be blonde-haired, fair-skinned, blue eyes, that's going to be a very different color palette than somebody who is Mediterranean, Indian, Southeast Asian, Chinese, Korean. You're going to have all these different looks and colors that are going to work with you. And I'd be weird. I'm trying to think, like, how would I I'll have to think about that. I'm not saying no to a color theory like attempt. I'm not saying no. I'm saying it might be tricky, but anyway. So yeah, color theory. It's a real thing. And I did it back in the year 2000. Hursty, you're in Florida, but leaving Saturday. Oh, where are you heading back to, Hursty? I hope you had a good chance in Florida. Justin, I have no idea what the sports car song is. Let's see, you take a year break. Who's close to failing everything? Well, geez, Bueller. Don't do that, buddy. Don't fail. I wish I'd taken a year off. I want to go straight to redo and slap a lockdown. Yeah, man, you guys had a rough one. You kids today, man. You went home to London. Oh, well, hopefully, though, you're coming into the spring, Hursty, and that will mean that London won't be quite so gloomy and doomy for the next 6 months. Fingers crossed, my friend. I do know that London, having been to London, can be quite Mackie to say the least. And I do not envy people that live in those conditions. There's a very specific reason I chose to move to Southern California. God, I love it here. I love the sun. I say, and it's like outside, it's funny, it's like a cold, kind of cloudy day. Cold is a relative term. It's like, what is the temperature out? Well, it's 53. So 53 degrees is very cold in LA. Like, this is like as cold as it ever gets. So it is chilly outside. I had to take a walk in. I had to wear a jacket this morning on my walk with my dog. I actually had to wear a jacket. Like, this is borderline unacceptable. Wear a jacket. What? I mean, come on. Matthew, I went to acting school, yeah. Was it useful? I don't know. Funny, a clutch your pride. I know. 53. Oh, no. I get it, Megan. I understand. I get it. Just describe what it means. Let's see. After years of program electrical engineering. Whoa. Find it better here, though. God bless it. Those are electrical engineering programming are tough, bro. Oh, from programming to electrical engineering. Those are hard, man. You must be smart AF, bro. Bueller, you can compare one color slip with two ones. Like, which two of these fit better with the one compare? I'll have to watch one. I'll have to watch a color analysis video from somebody else and get an idea, and then I'll because mimicry is how I begin. It's how I start. It's like it's like when I first began, who was I copying? Articulate Design. I was copying Fred's voice. I was copying, who else was I copying in the beginning? JoJo. I was copying, you have to, in the beginning, you have to mimic until for me, this is like an actor thing. I mimic until I find the rhythm of what I'm doing, and then you kind of make it your own. But at first you gotta kind of mimic it, or whatever. Gabriel, Breaking Bad used color theory. Very cool. And Nicholas, no, I'm not British. I'm from Ohio. You missed that San Diego weather. HWBD, bro. San Diego's gorgeous. Nicholas, greetings from the USA. Greetings from Los Angeles, Thanos. Right back at you, bro. Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Never saw that. Never saw that. And Thrs, I wish I was smart enough for America to need me to work here. Oh, sorry, mate. Well, hang in there. Evening Gov had a tooth ripped out today. Man, does my face hurt. Oof. Thwomp. Sorry, mate. That sounds very painful. ASMR. Eliza. But her color analysis, or the good one, Goodnight Moon did. I'm going to copy that. Mr. Beulah. Smart Eliza and Goodnight Moon. I like Goodnight Moon. She's we did a copy. Goodnight Moon and I did an interview together. There we go. Alright. Saved that. I'll have to go check out, especially Goodnight Moon's, and see what she did and be like, okay, got it. That's the vibe we're going for with the color analysis. So yeah, I can see the Dane. Well, all good. Whatever makes you happy, darling. And Thwompsy, I should be. I took loads of painkillers, antibiotics, when I was probably fall asleep. Oh, sorry, Thwompsy. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do the trick, man. Thank you, Thanos. I did like doing some German. It's funny, some people said that my German accent was a bit different, and I threw in a little bit of British. The reason I threw in that bit of subtle British into my German, because when I was in Germany the first time, so this is back in, was it the second time? No, it was the first time. Our first trip, this is crazy. It's crazy like what my brother and I did during our first trip to Europe, because it was 10 weeks. So it was 2.5 months of travel, and there were many like distinct parts of that trip. Like part 1 was England, and just like having kind of like drop shock of my brother and I'm 16, 15, 16, and like was I 15 or 16? Let me think. This is 97. I must have been 16. Yeah, so I'm 16. So anyway, my brother and I land in London, and we had our backpacks, our big traveling backpacks, and it was just like drop shock of like, we're in London. And remember, this is 1997, so this is pre-EU, okay? This is like old school Europe. Again, it's hard to believe how different 1997 was compared to today, okay? It was very different. So we land in London, and we were just like, oh Jesus, what do we do? Well, we should probably get a place to stay. Great. We should get on the phone. This is before cell phones. This is before, like, I don't even think we had internet yet. Or if we did, internet cafes were like rare. It was like the internet was still like we had internet, but it was in 1997. The internet was not ubiquitous, and people had flip phones, right? So we didn't have a cell phone, and it was like, well, we need to learn how to use the payphone. And we're in London. We walk up to a payphone, and you need to get a card, a phone card. We're like, okay, so then we need to go buy a prepaid phone card. So I went to, a bodega, a kiosk, whatever, newsstand, and bought, like a 10-pound or like a 5-pound phone card. And then we're like, okay, well, we need to call up hostels. And so we spent the first like hour or 2 hours in the train station trying to call hostels and trying to find a place to sleep. And every place, my brother was like the main guy on the phone. Every place he called me, hi, do you guys have room for my brother and I? And he was like, sorry mate, bloody fool. Sorry mate, need reservations. And sorry mate, that's totally booked out, bloody fool. And we're just like, oh Jesus. Eventually, my brother's like, instead of hostels, let's look at a 1 or 2 star hotel. So like a little bit of an upgrade, but still affordable. And I was like, okay. And eventually we call this place, and it's this dinky little hotel. And they had one room, and we get there via the Black London taxi cab, which was awesome. Those guys are amazing. And again, for those that don't know this, I learned this watching Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Friedman. And, there's this thing called the knowledge. And London cabbies are famous that to be an actual London cabbie, I don't know if it's like this today, but you have to have a mental map of the entire city of London so that you can get to any address by memory. Like, London cabbies are legendary, okay? So anyway, we take a cab, we get to this, random hotel, and your dad did the knowledge. Well, that's crazy, Flumes. So it was the top bedroom in this like house, and like this room was half the size of my office, and it had one like double bed, not even like a queen size. It was like a small little bed, and my brother and I were like, we'll take it. We will spoon each other. We don't care. And I think we actually did, because or slept back to back or whatever. But that was like our first, like bro world travel experience. So part 1, London. Part 2, Amsterdam. Crazy time. I told you my Amsterdam story, getting drunk for the first time. Crazy fun adventure. But a lot of people spoke English. Going from there to Paris. We get to Paris. I don't speak French. I knew like bonjour, je voudrais un sandwich avec jambon et fromage. That's like the amount of French that I spoke. Où est la toilette? That's about it. So I went from, I had my first real experience of not being able to communicate. And bro, when it's like, it's a wild experience. It was for me. The first time I went to a country and I could not communicate with anybody, and I couldn't read the signs. My brother and I were just like trying to get around, and like nobody speaking English to us with us. And I remember viscerally being like, this is such a novel, terrifying experience. I had never in my life not been able to communicate with somebody ever. And it was just such a wild, like, wake-up call. Again, I'm 16, and it was just like, oh my God, what a frustrating, terrible feeling to not be able to communicate. So we had this kind of interesting experience, ups and downs. My brother gets jumped in the Paris subway. He gets kicked in the chest by these hoodlums who we saw later on in Paris. I saw him like 100 yards away or 50 yards away, like 2 days later, one of the kids that attacked us on the subway. And I remember just seeing him out of the corner of my eye, and my adrenaline just like spiked off the chart. I was just like, it was wild. So, yeah, right. So, but we went to the Louvre, did a lot of cool stuff. I actually had a good time in Paris, but again, not being able to speak French was brutal. From there, Germany. When we got into Germany, it was like this lightness hit, because my brother and I had studied German in high school, and so both of us had like some German. We could at least read the signs. We could at least like basically communicate with people. And I remember feeling this wave of like this, like, oh my God, this is so much better. And not just that though, I didn't know what to expect when I got to Germany. I didn't know what to expect. And keep in mind, team, again, this is 7-8 years after the wall came down, right? Like East Germany, West Germany was like 8 years before 1989, right? That's like yesterday. So what is that? That's like for 20. So imagine the wall came down in 2017. Communism, East versus West, in 2017, and you're visiting this country like 7 years later. It was wild. 8 years later. It's fascinating. But I didn't know what to expect of Germany. And I freaking loved it. I loved the food. The people were friendly, much nicer than the French. I'm sorry. I love it. I have nothing against the French people. Look, my French homies out there, but you must admit that people in Paris can be much like a New Yorker, but Parisians are kind of known for being, I mean, I'm sorry, that was my experience too. Not everybody. And again, I love my French homies, and my experience was intense. And Germany was like, it was so beautiful, and like, anyway, I was shocked at how much I liked Germany. So fast forward, we were in Berlin, and we had never met her. My mother had met her. Her name was Iris. My mother had met her doing a Pampered Chef event, and she was like my age, 16, 17, 18. Like she was still in high school, Gymnasium bei der Deutsche. She was in Gymnasium. So in Germany, you have two kinds of high school. You have Gymnasium, und die andere ist like, wie sagt man das? Die andere Schule, Hochschule. Germans, help me out. Is it still the case? You have two high schools. Basically, one is trade school. You go be like a plumber or electrician, and the other one's like the college track. Anyway, she was on that, and she asked us if we would like to come to school with her, and we were like that would be awesome. I would love to come to class with you. So she brings us to her school. And one of the classes was really funny, Hauptschule und Gymnasium. And so we went to her English class, which was really neat. So, she's like, do you mind if my American friends come in, English class? And my brother and I were like, dude, okay. And I remember the instructor, so he had the most fascinating und Hauptschule, also Hauptschule, Gymnasium und Realschule. So he has the most fascinating German accent because he spoke very good English. It was very kind of like this, very much sort of like a Helmut. However, he clearly had learned British English. So he's talking in German, there's a British accent in the background. And I was like, this is the most weird, interesting sounding accent ever. Where you hear the person, it clearly was a German accent, but it also had a British English moment to it. So when I was doing Helmut the other day on Monday, that came into my head of this instructor and how it had this weird combination of German and British or English-German accent. It was fascinating. So anyway, that's where that came from, where it's like a lot of Germans don't learn American English. The Germans here in the audience, real question, Germans in the audience here, when you learned English, did you learn English like British English, like received pronunciation British English, or did you learn American pronunciation? They learned proper English, exactly. So it's actually much more likely that Helmut would have that English German accent rather than an English German accent. And what was so funny about our friend, we became fast friends. She was great, Iris. She took us around and we met her friends and we learned about the group. Some of you Germans will remember it's like an old school German like R&B group called Freundeskreis. So Freundeskreis means like circle of friends, and they actually were pretty good. So some of you older Germans who are more my age may actually remember the German pop group Freundeskreis. And so we're driving around and then we went to go see Star Wars, which in German is Krieg der Sterne. Der Krieg der Sterne, and it's like funny watching like Darth Vader speaking German because everything was overdubbed. So it's really funny watching like Darth Vader. I can't remember the lines in German, but just imagine Darth Vader. But speaking German instead. It's quite funny. So anyway, and then after Germany, we did, what was that next? Or maybe that was afterward. That trip got wild. It's hard to remember the actual order. Somewhere during that trip, we also climbed Mont Blanc. And so it was like, the parts of that trip were just wild. Part 1, drop shock. I'm in a foreign country. I'm in a foreign land. We speak English, which is great, but this is not America. This is London. And converting money, British pounds, the whole thing. So drop shock. Part 2, language shock. Holy crap. I cannot communicate with people. This is this new, foreign, horrifying thing of not being able to communicate. Germany, not knowing what to expect, but feeling relief and like gratitude to the Germans. Down to Switzerland, meeting up with my relative who was a physicist at CERN, and she was like working on the particle physics. She literally gave us a tour of the particle accelerator that goes underneath the CERN campus, and I was just like, dude, that was cool. From there, we climbed Mont Blanc. Crazy story. From there, back to Switzerland, and then I think back to Germany. It was like we kind of bounced around and went back to Germany, and then finally down through Italy, and started in northern Italy, and eventually Rome, and then like flew out of Rome. And man, that was just wild. Anyway, that was a hell of a ramble. That's what I do. I ramble like a champ. Anyway, enough rambling. I believe many of you are ready to play some cards. Bit of blackjack. Oh my god, Nurse Kate. Super quick hello. Post night shifts are heading to bed shortly. Have a great stream. Well, Kate, darling, hope you're super well. Where are you right now? What are you? Is it you were just in Australia, and you were going to head out of Perth or something? Where are you now? Are you guys still in Australia? Are you on your way to like Tonga or the Philippines or something? I think. Yeah, back on YouTube. Yeah. What you're saying? So yeah, Yuri and HBW in Germany 85. Yeah. So exactly. Most people learn British. Most foreigners learn British English rather than American English. Anyway. But let me ask my mods. Miss Binky and Miss Naughty by Nature, Miss Megan, are you ready to do some blackjack? I believe you are. I just want to make sure I give you a few moments' notice before switching over. But let me know if you're all ready to play a bit of live blackjack. I meant to go to Brisbane. There we go, Brisbane. Okay, meant to go to Brisbane, but had to sail out of Cyclone Alfred, headed for Darwin. Whoa. Yeah, I remember that too, Linda, that something about Perth is like out there in the middle of nowhere. I think Darwin was the city I was thinking of. Head for Darwin. Wow. Well, that's crazy. Good luck, Kate. In your amazing travels. If I'm a blackjack, can I go rest and try? Hello, darling. How can I help?
Yes, Cheap and Poppy. Should I say yes or no?
Yeah, which one's Poppy again?
I don't know.
Let's do it. Because we haven't done it in 2 weeks.
No, I know, but just because it's raining, we won't be able
Oh, is it raining?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I'm talking to my wife. If it's going to be rain, because I remember we want to walk. So if the weather's not going to be nice enough to walk,
Right.
then I think we should cancel. Because house training is good, but I want to get Lucy on a walk again. Speaking of a crazy dog, sorry team. Me, just close the door. Thank you, yeah, Curry, and technical and faculty. Sorry, Gabriel, I can't speak any Portuguese, but very cool. And Miss Ira, no, I'm not German at all. From Australia, scared, isolated, like I said. Yeah. And so, I think what we're gonna do is skip today's doggy session because it is so cold. And we really need, what we need to do with Lucy training is like spend more time with her again on walks. The last 3 trainings we've had have been house training, which is fine. We need to do the house training work. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I think with the cold and the wind, they could come down, but I know I want to do more walks. So, what do you think?
Yeah.
You guys same page?
Yeah, I'm on the same page.
Okay.
I just said
Megan says hi, by the way.
Oh, hi, Meeks. Yeah, I don't know.
Is this so it might rain this evening?
Looks like we're in the middle of it.
Let me look here. Yeah, it might even rain. Let me check my thing here. Is it supposed to rain tonight? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hourly.
Will you text him and cancel?
60. Oh yeah, it's supposed to rain.
Do you want to text him and just be like?
Oh yeah. Let me text him real quick. Sorry, team. 1 second.
Housekeeping.
Do we want to do a walk or something? Yeah. Let's skip. Terrible weather. I want to do some more walk training. Plus, daylight savings is this week. Daylight savings is this weekend.
Excuses are like assholes.
So, it'll be more daylight next week. My point is that it's not going to get dark so soon.
This is true.
So, next weekend. So, type Jeremiah, it'll be light later in the evening next week. Smiley face.
Smiley face.
Smiley face. Smiley face. Yeah, let's skip terrible weather, and I want to do some more walk training. Plus, daylight savings is this weekend, so it'll be light later in the evening next week. Boom shakalaka.
Perfection.
There we go. Yeah. It's okay. So that handles that. Okay. Dog training. Anyway, where am I with everything? Everything's fine. Yeah, Kari, thank you. Sean asks, have I been to casinos in Macau, China, or London? No. Only Las Vegas and Reno. And some Indian casinos, in Seattle, Mukilteo. There's Native American casinos around the country that I've been to. Oh, I've also been to Morongo Casino. Anyway, but
I'll beat her.
thank you. Thank you. Go handle our dog. And Ollie, I'll let Megan know that my viewers are saying hello to my beautiful wife. Anyway, so that takes care of that. It's what Megan, did you catch that? That's fine. Anyway, okay. Anyway, all right. Let's play some cards. I'm a little. All right, cool. You have a blizzard, Sean, in Nebraska. Oh my God, 75-mile-an-hour winds of a blizzard. Bro, that sounds terrifying. No, thank you. All right, let's play some cards, friends. I'm gonna swap out. I'm gonna go to my seat. Give me 2 minutes and Schlappete. Am I going to do more Jeremy's run? I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm going to do more Jeremy's run. I just get so few views. Okay, but for real, let's do some blackjack starting soon. I'll see you back here in a minute. BRB. I see what you just did, Kate. Cheeky little wee monkey. Cheeky wee monkey. Come here, you crazy monkey. Come here, kid. I appreciate you. You tried to catch me with that sneaking away. Trying to sneak away when I saw you. Did I see what you're doing here, Kate? Appreciate you. Alright. Get out of here. I know you don't much care for the blackjack, Kate, but I deeply appreciate you. Thank you so much for everything. And you trying to be sneaky as I wouldn't catch you sub-bombing me on the end. You're the best. Thanks, Kate. Alright, for real this time. Blackjack soon. Couple little last minute adjustments like this camera. I'm going to add more light. Don't worry, friends. I'm going to add more light here. I'm going to add this light to my overhead so that you can see a bit better. There we are. There we are. It's better. And lower this down so you can see those cards there. And that should be good. Make sure I can see that. And that should be dark enough. Okay, good. And that's kosher. Everything's kosher. All right, good. Pencil and phone and voici voilà. Voici voilà. Mon ami. Mon frère. So, oh wait. I gotta make my font huge. One more thing. I must make my font massive so that I can actually see what you all are saying to me. And plus. There we go. And going to pay for each color chip this session. Sean, yes. The values are: the orange chips are $10 chips. The green chips are $25. Orange, blue are 10. And we're settings and appear. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Appearance. And make this bigger. 175. There we go. And done. And make this bigger so I can read. And make this bigger so I can read. And there we go. I should be able to read that. Okay. looks kosher. Looks good. Okay, good. Everything looks fine, and I can read these words, yes. Alright. So, range chips are 25, so every day is 300 in chips. 1, 2, 3, 4. And sound is good. Yeah, sound is good. So that's 100. That's actually 200. That's 200, and that is 200. And these are going to be stacks of 10. These go back here. And that's that. There, and there, and there, and there. Okay. Alright. Blank, blank, blank. Blank, blank, and blank. Okay. I actually need to shuffle real quick because I just got done filming. So you all deserve a fresh shuffle, if you will. And one little trick I'm noticing to make my cards last longer, because I've gone through a couple shoes now, is I have to shuffle going back and forth, where like now I'm shuffling face up, and it like unbends the cards. So yeah, little trick to make your decks, your card decks last a little longer is to swap back and forth, shuffling face up and face down. Keep the, just will keep your cards lasting longer. That's all. And use a shuff and a chop. Shuff and a chop. And, and the main thing you need to just remember is that you have 300 chips. I mean, I could just give everybody 3 chips the way a lot of you bet. A lot of you bet pretty wild. Whereas it's like, you're just going for the max or whatever. Where it's like, 3 blackjacks in a row, going for the record. Which I get. So anyway, there we go. Alright. And we'll give the deck a final cut. How about right there? Give this deck one final cut. And there we go. Cards. It's funny though, I was watching a magician. I love watching magicians do card work because these guys, mostly men, some women, but mostly men, are just so freaking good at their card tricks that it's just like the way that their feel for cards is just mind-blowing. Like how they can sit there and be talking to you and like be chopping the deck, and then it's like deal 4 aces, and then like talking to you and cutting and chopping the deck, and they'll deal like 4 kings, and you're just going like, bro, how in the hell are you able to pull this off? Like, and they're just talking with you, cutting and like da 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 da, and shuffling, blah, 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 and then they deal, and you're just like full house. You're like, what the heck? Let's see, William Glover. Jeremiah, do you reckon you'd ever do another mountaineering story time? I love that one about Mont Blanc. I already watch it. Well, the problem is, William, that's like my best story ever. Because it's true. It's like one of my craziest stories of my life. And it makes a great tale. Because the reality is, at the time, I was really suffering, man. Like, I genuinely felt afraid for my life. So at the time, it wasn't that awesome, but hindsight is one of those things where, it makes a great story, though. It's funny because it's true. But yeah, it's my best story, bro. I did Neon Waves. I summited Mont Blanc. Back in 1997, my brother and I climbed and summited Mont Blanc from Aiguille du Midi. And let's see here. Oh wait, wrong thread. Oh my god, there's so much drama. I love that. This thread though, the 3 Amigos. Is that the one I'm doing? I'm doing 3 Amigos. Mods, help me out. Who's up first? Which thread am I looking at? Just Megan? No, not Megan. which thread am I looking at for players? The Three Amigos thread? I think the Three Amigos thread, right? Binky, Megan, help me out. Okay, right. So this thread. Okay, yeah, this one, the Three Amigos thread. My Discord channel for my mods. Okay, so it's gonna be Randy Hearts, Thwomp Sauce, and Fallout. Randy Hearts, 2607. Thwomp Sauce, Thwomp Sauce, and one Fallout 1. Fallout 1. All right, 3 players. Let's get this party started. So, it's going to be actions 2. Randy. Randy, you're in this position over here. What is your first wager, my friend? Randy, what's your first wager? Let me cheat in a little bit there. All right. And let's see, Randy, 100. Okay, put those back, but 100 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 100 to Randy. And actions 2, the sauce. $1.50 to the sauce, and Fallout 150 as well. All right, 3 players. Best of luck. We'll start off with a 10, 8, 10, 17, 16, 16, and a tray. Okay, so 17 against a tray. That's an automatic stand, Randy. And Thwomp Sauce. You got 8s. So the question is, Thwomp Sauce, are you going to, you always split aces and 8s. Are you going to split aces and 8s on the first hand? You are. Okay, that's the spirit. All right, there we go. Especially against a 3. That's the card. Okay, you could go bust on this, or you could easily double up. Let's see what happens. All right, 8 number 1. Now you're at a 13. So 13 against a 3 Thwomp. The book says stand. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You're going to hit that 13, all right? Keep it little. 19. Stand on that. Second 8. 8. 12. Again, ironically, the book says stand, but I'm going to wait for the Thwomp. Do you want to hit that 12 or do you want to stand on that 12? I'm waiting for the sauce. What do you want to do there, sauce? You're going to hit 2 and keep it little. 14. 14. What do you want to do there, sauce? 14. You stand on 14. And the 16 action is over to Fallout. Book says stand against a 3 Fallout. What do you want to do? You're going to stand. Okay, come on. Bust, bust, bust. 13 like it's supposed to. 13 like it's supposed to. Bust. That's what you wanted to see. Everybody wins. So that's 150. Oops. You know what? I'm just going to use these as hundreds. I forgot. So 150. And that's 300. 1, 2, 3. 300. 1, 2, 3. And 100 right here. And that's 100 there. So we are off to an auspicious beginning. Everybody is coming up roses and making fat stacks. Good stuff. All right. 2 and 300. And there we go. All right, team. Off to a good beginning. And action is back to Randy. Randy. Randy, what's your wager? Randy, what's your wager? What's your wager, Randy? Randy, hundo again. Randy's in for 100. And action's back to the Thwomps. Action's back to the sauce. What you want to do there, sauce? $1.50 again. $1.50 to the sauce. And Fallout. 200. All right, 100. And 200 to Fallout. Okay. And we have 3 players. Good luck. We have a 7, 10, 17, 17, 19 versus our 9. All right. Actions to Randy. Randy, you got a 17 versus a 9. Book says stand. What's up, gaming? Good to see you, bud. what's up, Big A? Thanks, man. I'm good, August. I'm waiting for Randy to make sure he says stand. Otherwise, I'm going to stand for him. I mean, everybody's going to stand. Nobody's going to... Everybody's standing. I don't know why am I waiting. 19, so everybody loses, but we have a push over here. Alright, sorry, mates. Not what you wanted to see on that one. And action back to Randy. Randy, what do you care to do? I know, sorry, Thwomp. It's taking too long. Hundo from Randy. Thwomp, back to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to you, Thwomps. Hundo. Actions back to Fallout. Letting it ride. Nope, dropping by 50. 150 this time. Alright, 150. Here we go. 3 players. And we have a 10. 10. 10. Jiggity. 12. 20. 13 versus a 7. Actions back to Randy. Randy, you wanna... Book says hit. What do you want to do, Randy? And it's going to hit 12. Becomes a 20. You're going to stand on that. 20 is a stand. Fallout 13. Book says hit. Let's do it. Hit. Fair enough. And, ooh, how about a 20? And here we go. 12 and 16 and 17. Wow, that's a crazy way to get to 17. Did I count that math right? 16, 17. Okay, but everybody wins. Congratulations. So that's 150 over there. And that's 100 to here. And that is 100 to there. Okay. And we still got a live game, my friend. The last hand. Give me your chips. Don't be rude like that. Rude. Give me your chips. Stack use. Wow, you gonna be rude like that? You gonna do me like that? Rude. And Linda, yeah, raw dog. I'm sorry I had to look up raw dog. It's a funny term. I knew that was gonna raise some eyebrows. Alright, last hand. Randy, last bet. $1.50. And thwomp sauce. To the sauce. All in, baby. I'm going all in. Looks like 600. All right. 600 or maybe 700. And Fallout 300. All right. 1, 2, and 300. 300. Okay. Best of luck. 3 players. Here we go. We get a 10, 8, 5, 18, 17, 9 versus a 9. Actions to Fallout. Obviously, you have an 18 book says stand. What you want to do there, Fallout? You're going to hit at 18. Why not? Bust. Oh, that's Fallout. Wrong one. Sorry. That's over there. You wouldn't hit that. That doesn't make any sense for Randy to... That doesn't make it... I'm just going to throw that card away. Ruining everything. Actions to Thwomp. What do you want to do there, Thwomp? You're going to stand, and Fallout, of course, is going to hit. Sorry, I got excited about that. And we have a 19. That's going to be a stand. And we have 16 and bust. So everybody wins. Cool. That is 1, 2, 300. 1, 2, 300 right there. Nice. That's an all-in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 550 and 150. So in the end, looks like we have a clear. Is it clear victory? It's close. Hang on a second. This is going to be close. Let's see. I'm not even sure. It's going to be between Thwomp Sauce and Fallout. Y'all made money. Y'all made big money, actually. This is going to be, so Fallout, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. And that is 600, 700, 800. No. Yes, 800. 800. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. Okay. 900. 1,000. 1,100. And here we have 1, 2, 200, 300, 400, 550. Man, everybody did great. Look. I mean, I gotta give it out to Thwomp Sauce, but this is a big number. I mean, 550 and 1,100 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 900. I mean, look, damn, everybody won on that round. But in the end, it was Thwomp Sauce who takes the lead. Bravo, 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 bravo. All right. New round of fighters. Gather up, everybody. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm going to put these off to the side, actually, because my stacks are a little tall. And there, and there, and there. And you are coming back to me. Over here, and here, and here, and here, and there. All right. 3 new players. Let's see who's in. Dido. Oh, hey, what's up, Dido? Great to see you, bud. My pleasure to see you, my friend. Hope everything's going really, really well for you. Mods, Dido, if you want to play, I will bump you to the top of the list. So yeah, Dido, if you want to play, it's live. It's $300 bucks. It's not real money. Live Blackjack. And Dido, if you want to play, I'm gonna bump you to the front of the line. Let me see if he wants to play. Love to have a game. Awesome. All right, we're gonna bump up Dido to the next round. So here we go. Dido is in, followed by It's Mandu, followed by Cat Librarian, Dido ASMR, my brother Dido ASMR, followed by It's Mandu. It's man. What's up, Mandu? Mandu. 650. And also Cat Librarian. What's up, Cat? Lovely to have you with us, Librarian. Pleasure to have you with us, Cat. Dido, my dear friend. What is your wager? You have 300 chips in front of you. You are in position 1 right over here. Dido, what is your wager? What's good, bro? Let's go 50. You got it, Dido. In for 50. Mandu, what's your wager? Mandu, what are you betting? Let's do 20. Going in light. And Cat's in for a hundo. All right. Cat's in for a hundo. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Here we go. 3 players. Best of luck. And we get a 10. So like this. I'm going to go there and there. And we have back it up. That's fine. Okay, good. And we have a 20 Cowboys to Dido. 20 to Mandu. 13. Look at all these kings. And a jack. And make sure no 21. And that's going to be a stand and a stand. Cat, darling. 13 versus a 10. Cat, what do you want to do? Cat's gonna hit that 13. How about an 8? Oof, a little too much, Cat. A little too much. A little too much power. And we are showing ourselves 20. Look at all this paint. What's this? -1. Actually, those two cancel. So the deck just went -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -7. Push and push, by the way. All right, action is back to Dido. What is your wager, my friend? Yeah, that was the count just went way down. $50 bet, all right. Letting it ride. Action's back to Mandu. Which one do there, Mandu? Letting it ride. And Cat, another hundo. All right. And here we go. All right. 10. Jesus. 10. Holy crap. 12. 18. 17. Versus a 4. Okay, that's a major bust card. Dido. 12 against a 4. Book says stand. What would you care to do? 12 against a 4. Book says stand. Dido's gonna hit though. Keep it little. Oof. 10 came out. Sorry, bro. Yeah, 18 is gonna stand, and cat book says stand. I think you're gonna stand, right, cat? Yeah, I thought you would. And we have 12, and 12 hits and becomes 13. 13, 14, 15. 15 busts. All right, we got winners here. Cats picks up a hundo. 50 to Mandu. And Dido drops down into 3rd place. But round 3, fight. Actions back to you, Dido. What is your wager? Oh, I know, bro. That's why you stand on those 12s against a 4, 5, 6. 50 again. You got it, Chief. 50 for Dido ASMR and Mandu. What is your wager, Squire? Gonna do their Mandu. 35, 25, 35, and Cat 100. All right, 3 players. Last round. Let's see what happens. We get an ace. Ooh. 10, come on. 4, do it, do it, do it. There it is, 21 Dido. 20, 14 versus a 5. That's an automatic win. That's an automatic stand. Cat 14 against a 5. The book says stand. The book does say stand. Cat, what do you want to do? You can't split because that'd be 2 kings. If it was a 10 and 2 10s or 2 queens, yeah, you can't. Even though they're worth 10, you can't split them unless they are the same card. Cat, you're gonna stand, and we ourselves have 8. Okay, interesting. 8 becomes 18. So sorry, Cat lost the last round there, but that is a win here at 35, and that is 50 and 75. So in the end, this is actually going to be shockingly close because of the blackjack and the last hand. Boy, it's going to be super close. We got to count this out. We have 100, 225, 325 versus 1, 2. No, that's a little more than that because now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Okay, so, all right, Dido, you ended up with 325, so you made 25 profit. However, Mandu made 325, 35, 45, 55. So Mandu takes this one down. Congratulations to Mandu. New player, by the way. Shout out to Mandu. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us and joining us in the game. And that is, like I said, total 1, 2, 3, 355. Hey, a win's a win, though. A win is a win. Congratulations, bud. All right. My pleasure, Dido. My pleasure. Thanks for coming and saying hi. I do really appreciate it, Chief. Wonderful to see you. And Bueller, Ryu Jiao, and the Dane. All right, Bueller, and Ryu Jiao, G, ow, O-W, and the Dane. Zidane. All right, 3 plays. Let me count out some chips. Make sure we're all even on checks here, darling. You gotta lurk for a while, make some food. Thanks so much, bud. Appreciate you, Dido. Lurk away. Go take care of yourself. Make some delicious food. And thanks for coming and hanging out, mate. Always a pleasure to have you with us. The man, the myth, the Dido himself. And we're going to go there, and those are going to go there, and those are going to go there. Oh, that was quick. That was easy. That was easy. Okay, actions back to Bueller. What is your wager, my friend? How will Bueller play his hand? 200, 150. Ooh, going in big. These guys are coming in swinging. 150, 200. Excuse me. And last but not least, to the Dane. $1.50. All right, here we go. Big swingers, big players, shooting for the fences, getting kings, aces, fives. Boo. 20 with the Cowboys. 16, 13 versus a 10 ourselves. All right, action as you're going to stand on that. I shouldn't say that. Bueller, what do you want to do? Bueller, darling, what do you want to do? Bueller, are you serious? I mean, it's your money, dude. I can't tell if you're being serious. You have 20. I need confirmation. Bueller, do you actually want to hit a 20? 5? Okay, cool. Just making sure. Ryuji, ow. Actions to you, squad. You have a soft 16 against a 10. Of course, you're going to hit that soft 16. Now you have a 13 against a 10. Rye, 13 against a 10. What would you care to do? Hit it again. 13 becomes a 14. Rye, 14 versus a 10. Once more, 14 becomes a 20. And the Dane, 13 to you, darling. What would you care to do? The Danes hit that 13. Keep it 8 or less. Oof, 9. 1 too many. That's 17. Yeah, it's 22. Bummer. 1 too many. Sorry to the Dane. And we ourselves have 12. And 12 hits and becomes a bust. All right. Win-win. Okay, so that is 150 there. Let's do it this way. 150 and 100. No, it's 200. 200 there. Okay, here we go. Big money game once again. And round 2. Fight. Actions back to Bueller. Bueller, my friend, what is your wager? What you betting there, Buells? 200 again, alright. And actions back to Ryu, 225. 1 and 2. 25. Alright. 225. And to the Dane. Back to the Dane. 140, interesting. That's 100. Okay, 50. And 140. 10 behind. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there. Let's see what happens. Come on. Let's go. Aces and 10s. Aces and 10s. Come on. 9. Alright. 16. 12. 20. Versus my 10. And action is 2. Bueller. 16 versus the 10. What would you care to do, Bueller? The white chips are 100. For this, it's arbitrary, but the white chips are 100. You're going to stand on 16, and Ryu, 12 versus a 10, is going to hit. 12 becomes a 15. 15, Ryu. What do you want to do? 15. Hits. A little. How about a 20 to stand? And the Dane, 20 is an automatic stand, and we have 17. All right, so, sorry about that. Bummer to lose these two. But that is a win, so that was 140. So that's 140. 1, 2, 3, 4. 140 to the Dane. And that is 225. 1, 2, and 25. All right. The game goes on, friends. All right. And here we go. Okay. And let's do that so you can see what you got money-wise. And there we go. Actions back to Bueller. Round 3. Fight. Bueller, what would you care to wager? 250. Bitte. 250. Sehr gut. Ausgezeichnet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 250. Sehr gut. Und Ryu, all in. All right, very good. All in. I'm not even sure how much it is, but we're going all in. To the Dane. Linda. To the Dane. What is your wager? What is your wager? All in to the Dane. Of course she's going all in. That's the only way she knows how to fight. All in. Doesn't mess around. She fights with tenacity. 8. Deuce. 18. 5. 8. Versus a 3. 18 against 3 is an automatic stand. 5 is an automatic hit. 12. Okay, now we're tricky. So, Ryu, 12 against a 3, book says stand. What do you want to do? You'll hit. All right. Keep it. No 10s. All right. 16 now. 16 versus a 3, Ryu. Stand. No drone. Oh, fun, dude. Good for you. And Dane. The Dane, of course, hits that. So the Dane hits the 8 and becomes an 11. You got hit an 11. You'd actually double down if you could. And how about a 21 to the Dane? That'll do. 21 is never a bad thing. And that's a 12. And that is an 18. So, okay, we got a couple big wins here. That's a push over here for Bueller. That's a push. But the Dane doubles. That's, what is this here? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 100, 200, 50, 290. But no, this is my big stack, Ryu, because this is a winning stack on the all-in. Yeah, that's an all-in win. So therefore, it's going to be Ryu. Let's see what your total is, buddy. Let's see what your total is here. So that's 100. 2, 3, 400. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 675. 675 times 2 is 1350. Nice. 13. That's our new winner. Hey, Ryu. Coming in big at 1350 is our big winner of the day. Nice job, Ryu. Bravo. Excellent job. Excellent job. Well played. All right. I threw the cards away. I thought you hit that last card and got 21, bro. Or Linda got 21. Hang on a second. Did I mess that up? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I thought that I did the count wrong. I think Ryu won. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ryu that you won, bro. Obviously, yeah, 12 and a 4 for 16. Really? Did I just completely screw that up? Oh no, I'd have to go back and watch the film, which I can't do right now, obviously. Oops. Well, anyway, sorry for screwing that up. I don't know what to say. I'm going to go with, though, that Ryu, that you won, and I apologize for any brain farts. Or I can just replay the last hand. I mean, let's give everybody the money they have and replay it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm going to move on. I'm going to give Ryu the win. I think he won. It doesn't actually matter. But I think you actually won, bro. But maybe not. Maybe I messed everything up. It's possible. It would not be the first time I messed everything up. Oh, well. That's the beauty of live television. Things happen live. Live of television where things can go horribly, horribly wrong in a moment's notice. Congratulations. We're going to bring it back to another round of players, though. I had you winning $13.50 total. Well, if it was for real, Megan, I'd have to actually. I wouldn't be able to. If this was real, I would actually have to be really focusing on the cards and not like chat and everything. I'd be like really focused, but I'm talking to you. I'm trying to read chat over on YouTube. I'm trying to like interact with everybody, which makes it much more difficult. So, oops. Anyway, actions back to Samgra, Darkest Claptrap, and Neon Waves. Samgra, Darkest Claptrap, Darkest Claptrap, and Neon Waves. Alright, crew. Action to Samgra. What is your wager? $2.50, all right, leaving 50 behind and going almost all in for $2.50. Actions to Claptrap. What do you want to wager? What's up, Claps? $100, all right, 100 to the clap. And last but not least, Neon Waves. What is your wager? What is your wager, Neon Waves? Is that 50? I'm going to call that 50, I think. 50, and here we go. 3 players, and 9 8s, 19, 16, 14 versus a 10. And actions over to Samgra. Samgra, you're going to stand on 19. Claptrap, you got a 16 there, Claps. What do you want to wager, darling? Claptrap, do you want to hit or stand? You got a 16 versus a 10. Hits. Keep it a little bit too much. Sorry, there, Claps. And actions over to Neon Waves. Neon Waves, you got a 14 versus a 10. Neon Waves, 14 versus a 10. Hits. Keep it 7 or less. Oof, there's a 10 you didn't want. Alright, and we ourselves have 12. Alright, 12 versus 19. 12 becomes 22. So, big man Samgra coming in hot at 250. Nicely done. Alright, Big Sam coming in hot. The big money win. Alright, here we go. Action. Speaking of, back to you, Sammy. What is your wager? Sweet dreams, Thomsey. Sweet dreams. Au revoir, darling. Sweet dreams. Samgra, 500. Oh, going in. I see what Samgra's doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. All right, I see what Samgra's doing here. I see what he's doing. And Claptrap, Hundo, and Neon. Neon, what are you doing here, buddy? 200, all right, 200 to Neon, and 100, 200. 3 players, good luck. Let's see what happens. We get a 5. We get a 10. We get a 6. 15. 13. 8 versus a 9. Samgra, 15 versus a 9. Tricky decision. What are you going to do? Book says hit. Because you have to assume this is a 10. You don't have to do anything. But the book says you always assume this is a 10. Hits. 15 hits and becomes a 21. You lucky bastard. 13. Same thing to you, Claps. 13 versus a 9. Book says hit. Hits. 8 or less. 16. Same dilemma. Book says hit. Still on darkest claptrap. You got a 16 hit. Keep it little. 16. How about a 20? Well done. And Neon Waves, of course, hits. 8 becomes an 18. But you're supposed to stand on 18. So, Neon, do you want to stand on 18? What you want to do there, Neon? You're supposed to stand on 18. Yeah, you're supposed to stand on 18. Because it's hard to hit. Oh, 18. Well, hey, push. But that's a win and a win. So, holy crap, we got a big game going on here. In fact, I mean, unless Samra does something crazy, he wins. But let's see if he wants to pull it off. So, this was how much? 550? 1, 2, 3, 4, 550. Is that what we're wagering here? 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 500. And that is 200. 200 here. And that does leave out Neon. That knocks down to 50. No, it's a push. What am I doing? It's a push. What am I doing? Push. Jeez Louise. Sorry, Neon. Okay. There we are. And the last round action is back to Moneybags Samgra. Samgra, what's your wager, Chief? You're up a lot, buddy. You got 3, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1,200. 1,200. All in. All right, let's go for it. All in. Going big or go home. And Claptrap. All in. And Neon. All in. Everybody's going all in. All right, here we go, team. Let's see what happens. And we have a 5, 4, 3. No, I'm kidding. 8. And we have a 15, 6, 16 versus a 5. 15 versus a 5. Samgra, book says stand. You're going to stand. And Claptrap. 6 is going to hit, of course. 6 becomes a 9. 9 becomes a 13. Okay, here we go. Claptrap 13 versus a 5. Book says stand. What do you want to do? What do you want to do there, Claps? You want to follow the book or you want to hit? Hit it. All right. Keep it little. 20. Nice. That'll do. And we have a 15, but I gotta hit that 15. And you know what's crazy? You're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this, Claptrap. Even though you got the 20, which sounds really good, if you hadn't hit, I would have taken that 7. And I would have taken that 7 and would have busted. But because you hit, I now get 21 and everybody loses. Oh, boom. Cha 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 cha. Womp 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 womp. Sorry, team. Everybody loses. All right. Sorry, bud. Sorry, Samgra. You almost had a big game there. You almost had a big game. Almost. So close. It happens. It happens. Do not go to Vegas. Well, there's the problem. Hindsight's always 20/20. That is indeed the issue. Oh, this is funny. The problem with hindsight is you can make anything seem like, oh my god, you should have done this or this, you should have done blah blah blah. And it's like, shut up. You didn't know what you should have done. It was chance. It was all random. You didn't know what was going on. All right. Noah Drone, Gabriel Zanatti, and Timon Shoes. Timon Shoe. Noah Drone. Noah Drone. And Gabriel Brielle Zanetti. And Timon Shoe. Timon Shoe 57. Alright, Noah Drone. 150 to the drone. You got it, bro. $150 to the drone. And actions 2. Gabriel Zanotti. Take care, Sandra. Sweet dreams, buddy. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Excuse me. Hundo and Hundo. Alright. 100 and 100. Alright, good luck. I have a 10. Ace. Ooh. 10. Ooh. 17. Do it. Oh, 16. 17. Versus an ace. And would anybody care to purchase insurance? Insurance going once. Insurance going twice. No insurance. Okay. So, Noah Drone. It doesn't matter, actually, because I got 21 and everybody loses. Womp, 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 womp. Right. Actions back to Noah Drone. What is your wager? Thank you, Megan. I'm glad you get me. 70. All right, 70 to the drone. Gabriel Zanotti. $70. All right. And Timon Shoe. Timon Shoe. Hundo. You got it. Take care, Ryu. Thanks for coming and hanging out and playing with us, buddy. Really appreciate you having you here. Sweet dreams. And, or maybe not leaving, I don't know, but yeah. 5, ace, 4, and 16, 15, 11. Ooh. Versus a king. Ooh. All right. 16, soft 16, and Noah Drone. What you want to do there, Chief? Noah Drone hits, and now you have a hard 16. Hard 16 there, Noah. We're going to stand, all right. And we have soft 15. How about a 21? That'll do. And, of course, you can hit that 9. 9 becomes a 19. You're going to stand on 19, I assume. Timon Shoe, you have a 19. Make sure Timon Shoe says stand. Yep, stand. Okay, cool. And we have 20. Boo! Boo! Milk, slime, muck, putrescence. Boo! 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 All right. But that's a 21, so that does win. So that's 70. All right. Awkward little bet, but the awkward little bet paid off. Okay, and last round fight. Back to the drone. Sorry, Timon. Old Andrew. I got it. Hundo. Excuse me. Yes, 80. Not okay. Not okay. Sorry, I have to cough here. Alright, the drone is in for 40. Alright, half in, and no drone. Oh wait, there we go. And Gabriel. Oh, you have 100, 200, 280. You got 280. What do you want to do there, Gabriel? It's about 280. And Dante Davis, no, the table does not have LEDs. It'd be a whole lot cooler if it did. But no LEDs in the table. 5, ace, ooh, quattro, 8, uh-oh, versus 7, and 8 versus 7. Of course, you hit. 8 hits and becomes a 17. You're going to stand on that. Aces, you got to split, bro. You got to split these aces. Come on now. You got to split these aces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. Come on now. Come on. Let's go big. We get a 14. That sucks. We get a 20. That's dope. And Tim and Shu, you got a 7 over here. We're going to hit that 7. You got an 18. Tim and Shu, you got a soft 18 versus a 7. I'd probably stand on that soft 18. What you want to do there, Tim and Shu? Stand on that soft 18. That's what I would do. And we ourselves have an 11. Uh-oh, don't do it. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Ugh. What a dick. What an absolute swat. Oh, dear. Sorry, everybody. Hey, what are you going to do? In the end, though, the winner with a total of 70 chips is Gabriel. Congratulations, Gabriel Zanotti. $70 is the big winner chicken dinner. Oh, dear. Oh, man. That was rough. Brutal. And this is why I don't gamble in real life. I am so not a gambler. I can't take the swings. They're too depressing. I'm always like, I get, my palms get sweaty at like low limits tables, man. Like, I'm just like, I can't do it. I'm not a gambler. It's so fun. I just made a video where the player, you buy in for $500. And I was thinking, you know what? I could go to Vegas and I could buy in for $500. And then another part of me is like, Jay, bro, if I bought in for $500, I would be freaking out. I could be like, oh my God, what if I lose this? What if I lose this? What if I lose $500? I couldn't be, I can't be rational with it. I'm just like, I'm going to lose all this money. I'm going to lose $500. My wife's going to be pissed at me. And I freak out. Anyway, all right, new players, sorry. And we have Killing Gaming, Sammy from Paris, and the best, Ollie Gamer. All right, Killing Gaming. And Sammy from Paris. Bonsoir. Sammy from Paris. Sammy from Paris. And the best Ollie. The best Ollie gamer. The best Ollie gamer. Alright, killing gaming. Hit. Speaking of hitting, killing gaming, what is your wager? By the way, so this is your Sammy. You're in the middle. So you got the 150 right there, Sammy. But killing gaming, what do you win for, bro? Killing gaming. Oi. Wake up, killing gaming. What's your wager? Killing gaming. Is killing gaming actually not here? You twat. Come on. Killing gaming. Are we bumping you? Binky, I'm about to bump. Yeah, dude, Skashy ASMR, I totally get it, bro. I know, gambling. I lost $50. Felt like crap. That's gambling. Yeah, dude, I know exactly what you mean. I'm just so not a gambler. Yeah. Like sometimes, like poker is different, but like, I don't know. Gambling's weird. Okay, call. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I guess killing game is gone. All right, sorry, bro. Lucas, 3377. Lucas, are you in? Lucas, are you here? Eraser sucks. Garbage eraser. Lucas, are you here? Lucas going once. Lucas 3377. Lucas going twice. Bump him. Who's next, Binky? Let's see if we can get some more games in here. I'm trying to keep these games going. Who's up next, Binky? I got one more after this, but not. Yeah, we should. I can do this and one more. I can do 2 more games, Binky. Yeah, this game plus one more. Assuming people are actually here. Ryu, you're back. So Ryu, you're back in. 150. All right, bud, you're in. All right. Here we go. Ryu. Okay, here we go. 3 players. Let's go, and we get it. 8, 6, 10, 8, soft 17 versus a 10. Actions back to Ryu. 10 versus a 10. You're going to hit, of course. 10 hits and becomes a 15. 15, Ryu. 15 versus a 10. Now what do you want to do? 15 versus a 10. Hit again. 15. Keep it little. 19. What's up, bro? Oh, crap. I forgot to do this thing. It doesn't matter. Everybody loses. Sorry. It doesn't matter. Everybody lost because I had 21. Boo. Ryu. Back to you, Squire. Ryu. Back to you. Yeah, I forgot to flip open my card and check the 10. Oops. You got 2 rounds, right? You going all in? All right. All in. Ryu's going all in. Sammy, a buck. C'est pas ça, sacas. That's on 50, so that is 1 all in. Both all in players. And the Oli gamer is in for 100. So 2 players all in. Here we go. Bonne chance. 2. 10. Ace. Ooh. 12. 20. 15. Versus a 10. You're not going to believe this. Ouch. Oof. 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 It's you and me, mate. What do you want to wager? How much of the... You get one more hand, though. How do you want to play it? It's you and me, buddy. How do you want to play it? All in. I'm going to put you right in the middle. All right, all in. Let's go, bro. Let's go. 5. 14. 4. Book says stand. What are you going to do? What you want to do there, Ollie? You're going to stand and follow the book. And we have 14 like we're supposed to. Come on. 18. Lows. Womp, 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 womp. All of you suck. The worst. I'm kidding. I love you guys. Good job, Bravo. Sorry, everybody lost. Sorry. One more round. One more round of players. Here we go. Last round of fighters. Who we got, Pinky? Who's in the last round? Brutal, man. I know. What are you going to do? Gambling is gambling. Last round is Dutchy DeCat, L-Dog, and Randy Hartz. Is Dutchy, L-Dog, and Randy, are they here? Dutchy, L-Dog, and Randy. Dutchy, L-Dog, and Randy, are you here? Dutchy, L-Dog, and Randy, are you here? Doesn't look like it. They're not acting like it. Dutchy. Oh, L-Dog's here. Okay. You got one player here. L-Dog is, again, Dutchy, L-Dog. Oh, yeah, so Dutchy's here. Answer when I call you. Dutchy DeCat, L-Dog. Is Randy Hartz here? Okay. Y'all here. Man, boy, slow to respond, people. Almost kicked you out of the queue. All right, here we go. Here we go. Last round of players. 3 players. And come here, you. And there. All right. Here we go. And thank you, Binky. Action's over. Wait, I'll write these names down. So this is Dutchy DeCat. Yeah, Dutchy, you're over here, position 1. L-Dog and Randy. Dutchy DeCat, L-Dog, and Randy. Randy Hartz. All right. All right. Dutchy. You're up, mate. Dutchy, what is your wager? You have 300 in chips, Dutchy. How much of that do you want to wage on your first round? You have 3 rounds. 60. Interesting. Dutchy in for 60. And L-Dog. Like a real gambler. It's like a normal wage, though. Like 60 is like a normal, what you would actually bet in real life. It's even a little high. L-Dog. L-Dog. What's your wager, mate? L-Dog. Hundo, alright. Pretty common around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 100. And last but not least, Randy. 200 going big. Randy's going big. Going for the big swing. Let's see if it works. We get an ace. Ooh. 8, 6, 18, 17, 11. Ooh. Versus a 6. 18 versus a 6. I would stand on an 18, but what do you want to do there, Dutchy? What do you want to do there, Dutchy? You got an 18 versus a 6. Soft 18, but still against a 6, I'd stand. But what do you want to do? You could hit. Here's yeah. Same with the 17 L dog. 17 is basically a stand. No, it says double on a soft 19. Noah, let me triple check that. I don't think it's 18 that doubles down. I think it's only a soft 19. Yeah, ace. Yeah, ace 8. Although, no, that's crazy. That's crazy, actually. You know what? The book actually does say double down. Wow, that's wild. On a soft 18 against a 6, the book says double down. Huh. Wow, anyway, stand. And you, of course, over here are going to double down. What, you want to double down, L-Dog? Okay. It's not too late. Okay, so that's the 60. L-Dog doubles down. And L-Dog, you get, holy shit, 21. Well, there you go. 17, L-Dog, that's an automatic stand. And 11, Randy, you got to double down on this. Now, you don't have money, Randy, but I will let you put in your last 100 and just give you one more card if you want. So, Randy, do you want to go all in for one more card, or you just want to hit? What do you want to do, Randy? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I missed that, Randy. My bad. I had to check back in the chat. All right, one card. 21, you son of a bitch. All right, 6 becomes a 16 like it's supposed to, and 19. So everybody wins, but L-Dog. Womp, 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 womp. Sorry, mate. 17 was no good, but 300 to Randy. And even here is good. So we got 15. Blink. And there we are. All right. Here we go. We have players playing. All right. We have players, and they are a-playing. Round 2. Fight. Actions back to Dutchie. Dutchie, what's your wager? L-Dog, you are the middle one. Yeah, it goes, it's over here. It's, Dutchie, L-Dog, Randy. Dutchie, L-Dog, and Randy. 60 again to Dutchie. L-Dog, what's your wager? $200. All right, going all in. All right, all in. And Randy, $1.50. All right, here we go. 3 players. Let's go. And we have a 10, 9, 4, 21, 19, 12 versus a 3. And automatic win. 19 automatic stand. 12 against a 3. Randy, book says stand. What do you want to do? 12 against a 3, Randy. What do you want to do? Randy, what do you want to do? Did I miss it? I can't see. Randy. There's too many things happening in the chat. I can't always see it. And there's people talking, so I'm not sure what you want to do there, Randy. Do you want to hit, or are you going to stand? Thank you, Randy. You want to hit? All right, you hit that 12. Oh, there you go. 16. Now what you want to do, Randy? 16 versus 3. Book says stand. Going once, going twice, standing. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with that. And 3 becomes a 6. 6 becomes a 16. 16 becomes a bust, 22. So that means here we go. We have some winners here. Let's see, that's 150 over here, 150 to Randy. That is a double up. That is 100, 200, 200 to L-Dog. And let's see, so this, so 50, 60 plus 30 to Dutchie. Congratulations. All right, and last round fight. Let us see what happens. Action is back to Dutchie. What is your wager? What's your wager there, Dutchie? 70. Very conservative. And L-Dog. Last round fight. Going all in. All right. All in. Go big or go home. All in for 3, 2, 3, 400. All in for 400, L-Dog. And Randy. Randy. $150. All right, there we go. $150, and here we go. We get a 6, 10, 10, 16, 14, 21 versus a 10. And action is back to Dutchie. 16 against a 10. What do you want to do there, Dutchie? 16 versus a 10. Hits. Keep it little. 18. 18 versus a 10. What do you want to do there, Dutchie? I assume you're going to stand. Stand. And 14, L-Dog. 14 versus a 10. What do you want to do? Hits. Oof. 22. Bust. Sorry, mate. And automatic win over here, 21. And we have a 17. So winners. So this is 150. And I think by default, our big winner today, even though Dutchie, you didn't lose any hands. You just made small. Come on in. Almost done. It's wrapping up here. Even though you didn't lose anything, Dutchie, let's see what you ended up with. Dutchie finishes off the game with 2, 3, 4, 100, 200, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 100, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a weird one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 510 is to the Dutchie. 510 is where you ended up. Nice little profit of 210. But Randy, let's take a look at Randy. Randy got a nice stack here. Had 300, and we're going to go with that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $900 to Randy. Congratulations, Randy. You took down a nice one in the end there. Great job, everybody. Nice job. Randy, I think it's your first time, too. Congrats, buddy. Welcome to live gaming and Blackjack. Bravo. And now it is time to get back to the main screen. So I'm going to give me 2 seconds, and we'll wind up this live stream. 1 second, friends. 1 second here. Oops, excuse me, the boo. Let's put this on. Blackjack is finished. Over on YouTube, somebody asked Jim Morley, what is manly relaxation? You're looking at it. Hope you feel a little more manly than you did 10 minutes ago. You should. Deep voicing, gambling, chips. What more do you want? Come on. Don't make it weird, bro. By the way, Noah Drone. First thing this morning, Tutu resigned. Resigned. Boo, we lost Tutu. Son of a biscuit. I'm talking about football. So Tutu Atwell is this legendary rookie, like rookie of the year last year, 2 years ago. Rookie of the year. And Wait, he did resign or did not resign? Hang on a second. Oh, wait, I saw it resigned. Okay, wait a minute. No, re-signed. Thank God. Because, dude, Megan told us, Tutu re-signed.
Oh.
Yeah, so Megan just gave us the update. So Tutu Atwell, I saw it resigned. I'm like, why would he resign? I was like, re-signed. Then I was thinking he signed with another team. She's like, no, idiot. Tutu Atwell re-signed with the Rams. Oh. And I'm like, oh, yeah, but that's even better.
But is it Nakua still a free agent?
What about Nakua? Tutu's good. I like Tutu Atwell. He's a very good wideout. But what about Puka? So we lost Cooper Kupp.
Just tell him to Google it. He acts as if he can't Google it.
I mean, I could, but whatever. I'm just saying. Whatever. Cheers, by the way. Salute. Salute, everybody. Cheers. Nakua is locked in. So we have Nakua. Thank God. So we got Tutu Atwell and Nakua. We're losing Cooper Kupp, though. I wonder where Cooper's going to go. Where are they going to send Coop?
Send?
Where are they going to send him?
I don't think send him. It just matters of
right? But, like, where are they going to send Coop? That's what I'm... Stop doing that. Rude. Don't be a dick. Here we go. Interesting. Wild. We're talking about football. We're talking about NFL. My wife and I are we're big Rams fans. We have season tickets to the Rams. And NFL. Yeah, the NFL. So we're talking about football here. Anyway. Puka Nakua is a legend. Tutu Atwell's good. He's not Puka Nakua good, but I'm glad we got both Nakua and... let's see, Alaric J. Something is another one. Alaric. I don't know this kid. Fine, Benky. Jeez, Louise. He's like, stop and just end the stream. You and Megan can chat about this off the stream if you want to chat about this off the stream. Fine, Benky, fine. Benky's always peeing in my Cheerios. Just taking a big old piss in my Cheerios. I love you, everybody. YouTube, I'm signing off right now. Take care, YouTube. Tomorrow's video, hopefully you like it. Irish Blackjack. We'll see if you like Irish Blackjack. That's the Rams, I hear. Okay. And bye-bye, YouTube. Ciao. Okay, YouTube is done. I think now it is. So YouTube is signed off. And I am...